Hey guys! So I've got a different idea of what I wanted to do today. This is a story of a very interesting day I had back in ninth grade. It's kind of a little conspiracy that my graduating class had. That wasn't really a conspiracy. It was more of the entire graduating class knew it, but didn't want to say anything. Anyway, first day of ninth grade. Our homeroom teacher said, I'm very busy in the morning. Please don't come into the room until the bell rings. It's hard for me to concentrate with the door opening back and forth. We were like, but we were fine with it. So the next day, the door was locked, and it didn't look like he was in there, but he was. I was at my locker, and our English teacher went to knock on the door and was let in. We didn't think anything of it weird of it. So, teachers usually have to communicate and stuff. But what was weird was this was a daily thing. And a lot of us were trying to figure out, why does the English teacher need to talk to the business teacher every morning? And if he's so busy, why does he take the time every day to talk? Or, talk to the English teacher? Fast forwarding a couple weeks, the health teacher who was married to the English teacher was like, blah, 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 blah. And then all of a sudden just started talking about his first divorce. And we were like, should he be telling a bunch of high school students this stuff? So that's where the triangle begins. The health teacher the English teacher was having an affair with the business teacher, while the English teacher was married to the health teacher. And before you ask, are you sure? Yes. Because one day, the library was closed, and all the other computer rooms were locked as well, and even if they were open, we needed a teacher's supervision. He had said, if the library is ever closed and you really need to do some work, come on in, knock on the door, come on in, but you better be working. You better not just be sitting there on your phone or something like that. On this day, like I said, the library was closed. The other business teacher wasn't there, so that computer room was off limits. The actual computer lab was off limits because there was no teacher to supervise it. And I didn't know the 12th grade English teacher or social studies teacher enough to go in there and ask them to use one of their computers, because they had computer labs too. Anyway, I knocked on the door. Lights were off, but he said he's usually in there. And you know, I waited a couple minutes and I'm like, and then I knocked on the door again, a little louder just in case. And then I went to open the door because I heard, because the lights went on. We had motion activated lights that would go off after 20-30 minutes of inactivity, I think. So they went on, and the door was unlocked. So he said if the lights turn on, that means you can come in, because I'm not doing anything important. Usually he just keeps the lights off and is doing something on the computer. We wonder what. But anyway, lights turn on, I open the door. I saw my business teacher's business, my English teacher's wow, I have no pun for English. Or double innuendo. My English teacher's I walked in on the English teacher and the business teacher demonstrating biology in the back of the classroom. The business teacher heard the door, turned around. Yep. It's pretty much what I saw. You should have seen how fast I closed that door and ran. Then when it was time for homeroom, when the bell rang, he just said nothing, like we didn't talk about it. But I had already told a couple friends, and they had already told everyone, and the relationship was confirmed a year later when the English teacher went back to her maiden name and the health teacher was talking about his second divorce and how the health teacher and the business teacher gave each other the death stare every time they saw each other. Oh, high school. Anyway, for the remainder of Vlogust, you are going to get a Sailor Moon adventure. I'm gonna do all the manga and other items I have, so get ready for that. See you soon, guys. Bye.